ready.
Welcome back to the channel. We are here once again with another episode of the Expanse, man. This season is fire. What a cliffhanger for the last episode, man. My God. So we're not going to waste any more time here. You guys already know what to do if you want to watch more episodes of the Expanse. You want to watch ahead, get early access. Go check it out on the Patreon. The link is in the description. Let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys right after for the review. And she fell into it. She fell right into it.
Doc!
Oh, she fell through it. I thought she would have got absorbed by it, but
Are you alright?
what did she just experience?
All those big energy emitters on the surface have stopped.
Same with the moons. I'm gonna try the reactor again. Yes! We're good to go.
Yes!
Yes.
It's back online.
Edward Israel, this is the gunship Rocinante. I have target locked your drive cone. You and me are about to have a very serious conversation.
Amen.
Cap, how bad is it?
You lost fingers.
I'm a little messed up. Let's get you out of here.
What do y'all have to say for yourselves? Huh?
Don't they? Tether is free and clear.
We did it!
And we will make the Annas answer for what they did.
Yes.
We will all answer for what we did.
I don't know what the inners did to y'all, but okay.
I suppose this could have been Marco's space. Someone was working here recently. Show me flight pass for all ships in this vicinity in past 3 months. Wait. This ship, this one-ton transponder off approaching cluster, back on leaving. What were you doing here? Find this ship, put us on course for intercept.
Yes, boss man.
That was my favorite
Oh,
part.
dude. Also torturing this dude.
Get out. You heard him. Get out. He was not supposed to do that.
He's not the chain of command type.
Might as well keep this as a souvenir.
Is that a tooth?
You intend to let me go?
And at this point, everything is possible. Who can say?
You can say.
Yeah, I can. But it depends on what you say next.
Told you what I know.
You led us to some mined-out rocks where Marco Inaros was nowhere to be found.
I told you where he was. Never said he'd still be there.
The ship Marco drew at Earth was using Martian technology. But why would Mars be helping a Belter terrorist?
I don't answer for my planet.
Why were you helping him?
Money.
Unbelievable. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, well, Mars ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, Marco feels the same. The Soheros are brutes, but dependable in their hate. So we know you were at Ceres Station. Tell me what you were doing here.
I was on vacation.
Bro, what is going on behind the scenes, man? What is Marcos up to?
You are an MCRN supply officer with access to the Osnode Callisto. You were selling Inaros weapons, weren't you?
Properly applied, anything could be a weapon.
I know this has something to do with what Bobby and them were doing, man.
He's angry, like many Belters his age, bitter about our lot in life, and searching for a way to vent his rage. Also very naive because he believes that violence is the only way to get what he feels is his due.
Got a lot of company there.
Violence is indiscriminate. If you use it as a tool, it will do more than just kill your enemies. Sometimes it will kill the ones you love most. The rings are a chance for all of us to start over again if we can put our old hatreds aside.
He still believes in it.
I actually agree with you. Not about the holy hands part, but the rest. The theory, definitely. I don't know where Marco is, but beating me is not gonna change that. Or is all this talk of putting our hate aside just talk?
Speaking on deaf ears, man. Oh, trying to get the pliers, eh?
What the hell do you think you're doing?
None of your fucking business.
Funny, that's exactly what I was gonna tell you. You're out, so stay out.
You were following him too. You don't trust him either. I'd happily mop the floor with the three of you again. And when the cops come to break it all up, we can have a nice long conversation about all the rotten things we've done. Sound good?
How about we compare notes instead? I couldn't find much about Beltran in the public record.
Me neither.
So I trailed him to the Naval Logistics Office in New Londres. He's a desk jockey.
What's his rank?
I think he's a sergeant.
The security codes he's been supplying us with are high level, typically restricted to commanding officers only. They're way above his pay grade.
He's crooked. That's why Isai hired him.
Maybe he's an intelligence officer. How did he and Isai connect?
He said they met on a joint MVPD MCRN task force a while back and they just hit it off. Look, Isai knows what he's doing.
No, he wants this score so bad, it's clouding his judgment. Think about it. Beltran waltzes in, helps us pull off a few good operations, builds some trust, and then brings in a big fat score. Low risk, lots of money. It's way too good to be true.
Why and why now after all the jobs we've pulled?
I don't know.
There is a connection between what's happening here and what's going on with Marco.
I'm just trying to keep him from doing anything stupid. So you're gonna go through with it?
A lot of money.
Ah, man, money comes into play. It's like people just...
Are you gonna rat us out?
No.
The customs agent in the salvage yard. He was shaking me down to try and renegotiate his cut. He got physical, so I did too. Took a bad tumble, and that was it.
Oh, okay. If I believe you, I guess. Back to this.
You should probably roll that a little tighter.
Sorry.
Stay.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Bleeding is under control, but he's going to need regrowth gel as soon as possible.
What do you see in there?
It was more like I felt it.
Okay.
I know that sounds crazy. You could feel the spaces between things. Something was there. A presence. Moving towards me.
I felt it too. Every time we go through a ring. You're not crazy.
There's something probably alive in there.
That looks climbable. That looks like sky to me. Wait here, I'll check it out. We can get a signal up there. Oh, and Amos, don't kill him while I'm gone.
Oh, you guys are coming.
I know, but it's important to me. Promise.
Damn lucky. You and your freaking ancient frontier, whatever you want to call it. Oh, master climber, what the heck? God damn, how high are you right now? All the water is gone. Well, not all of it, but bruh. What of you?
We're fine, all of us. Physics and fusion are back to normal. The reactors on all the ships are back up and online.
Thank God. I'm with Amos. Dr. Okoye and Mercury were wounded and we need evac. I'm not sure where we are.
Chap, we're showing you roughly 800 kilometers from first landing.
It's a long story. Tell you all about it when you pick us up.
Oye, boss man. It looked like they're feeding chromium into the reactor for make it seem more dirty than it is.
This is Zenaros' ship. I feel it in my bones. Have they changed course?
No.
I monitor them closely. Keep us in front of their drive plug.
Yeah, they're not going to see us coming.
Marco took 2 rocks, chunks of iron, planning an attack. Yes, with slag asteroids. Maybe throw them. Yes, throw them at Tycho and even Ceres. Revenge against Fred Johnson, Anderson Dawes for what they tried to do to him. All with the help of Mars.
How does any of that help Mars?
That's a good question.
The dream of Mars isn't dead. It's about to be writ large.
Don't do it!
Just killed our only guy that can give us the... Oh my god. Ah, telling you, man. This dude is gonna cause problems.
Taking them on the Rocinante.
You're not a guest. You're a prisoner.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Could just grow fingers back like...
I need to send a report to Avasarala. Been out of contact for a while.
The Belters don't have to leave now. They can borrow against the ore and they'll have relief supplies out there before we reach Medina. Or are you going to let them stay?
We're never here to kick anyone out. One thing that's changed, that all the people shooting at each other are either dead or headed for trial.
Including Lucia.
Whether she intended it or not, a lot of people died on that shuttle.
Just the answer for that.
You didn't mean for anyone to die. They'll still make an example out of her. I got the chance to remake myself, redeem myself. Lucia won't get that chance.
Maybe they could leave her there.
No, she won't. And that's a tragedy. The way she got thrown out of the Roci and into space, despite your best efforts to save her. I'll make sure to note that in my report.
Alright. Smiles.
Completely inert. And without that trigger, the alien structures will remain inert as well. At the end of the day, I guess the only real danger here is what we brought with us. The Belters and the RCE science team have decided to stay on the planet, working together to rebuild the settlement and continue scientific analysis. The Roci will escort the Barba Piccola back through the ring so the Belters can sell their ore.
Ma'am, this might actually be good for us. You were the one who sent Holden and the Roci down to New Terra. Without them, things could have gone much worse.
The story will be about how a group of desperate Belter refugees, the Earth scientists, overcome their prejudices to stand together against disaster and alien wars. And they made a fortune. Villains are dead OPA extremists defeated by the forces of good for the benefit of all. Nancy Gao couldn't have a better narrative if she had written it herself.
Damn. Like, she is... Oh, God, I can't stand the fact that my girl Christian gotta be out here fighting against this young woman. What are you looking at, Bobby? Whoa, isn't that the dude that was helping him? You hang up on her?
Nothing. Radio silence from here on out.
Fuck. Ah, she's trying to save y'all lives.
Here's the package. Where's the money?
Eastside, it's an ambush!
Shoot them all! God damn it!
Jesus, man. Bruh. Jeez, man. He's dead. It looked like the girl is saved, though.
What the fuck? Get out of here! Now!
But Isai, man. She's gonna have to. Bruh.
Stop!
You need to get away. That's a bomb, Bobby. Bro. The dome got broken. Is that to the outside? Because she's probably not going to be able to breathe. Get your ass in here.
We were all supposed to be dead. That was the plan from the start.
Whose plan? Not Beltran's. They killed him too.
They were stealth taking those containers. The Belters must have had help from someone high up enough on the food chain to get through restricted military space.
We need to get off planet. I have a cousin on Ceres. We can go there until things cool off.
You should go then. Got other plans.
What are you gonna do? Take on the entire fucking military by yourself?
Not by myself. Good luck.
It's time to get my girl. Come on. Man, who else you gonna find? She has to go get Christian now. It's the only person she can reach out to try to figure out what this is about and go at him. Y'all already know. And that dynamic too is what I want to see.
You really believe the artifact is still a danger to us?
I went inside it. I'm still here.
I think we should do whatever we can. Make sure we're not the second galaxy-spanning civilization it wipes out.
Galaxy spanning.
We are now. Last thing I said to Miller is that rain doesn't taste like anything. Shitty last words to a friend.
What would you say if you had another chance? I'd like to know if you'd like to share. I'll go set up the torpedo flight plan. Tell me when you're ready.
You were right about everything. You warned us. We're charging through the doors anyway. If we have any chance at surviving what comes next, it'll be because of you.
Is this the end of the season? I don't know. I didn't check. Feels like a season ender episode that she was with.
A long time ago, we made a bargain.
Yes.
I upheld my end.
Yeah.
And now it's your turn.
Yeah, she said one of these days I'm gonna
I
come
need you
back.
To help me find someone. His name is Philip Inaros.
That's her son.
He's my son.
Yeah.
I have to find him before his father gets him killed.
Yeah, she did say that back in season 1. She's like, one of these days, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna ask you a favor. No questions asked.
Suspense is killing me.
You lost your leg brace. You all healed up?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that answer? Yeah.
Finally finished grinding you. Why do you care?
I don't want to beat the shit out of you if you're gimpy.
I want to beat up a cripple, man.
We're fighting.
Get well soon.
You made me kill Way. I liked Way.
Look at his eyes.
Thank you.
Your faith in my vision, in our shared vision, is going to change the arc of our species. I intend to dedicate my first
She
term to
won?
fully opening the ring gates for exploration and for colonization.
I've been summoned to Luna.
Summoned?
The Hours transition team has asked me to meet them at Armstrong Complex.
You could always say no.
That would make me look ungracious.
And if you go,
Everyone will see she's setting the agenda.
never ends.
She won. She gets to set the agenda.
This bitch is going to end humanity. That's what's going to happen.
The vacation together since... When did we go to Titan?
You know, I can't remember either. It might be better if I stayed. I have a new semester to prepare for, and I think we both need time to adjust.
Dude, get off your soapbox.
No, I just feel that,
Come with me, please.
You should go alone.
What the fuck is wrong with this idiot? What an idiot. Jesus, man. Wow, dude. You were that hurt?
Nancy, by the time you see this, you will be Secretary General. This will be your chair. The system will look very different from it. This isn't the job I wanted. I didn't seek it out. Once I had it, it was hard to think of letting it go. It won't be easy for you either. It won't be simple, and I'll be rooting for you. If there is anything I can offer that will help, any wisdom I can pass on, it is this.
That
This chair is not a throne.
with her not being at the elm, if Bobby reaches out, how can she help Bobby? He's not gonna have that power no more to really help Bobby find out what's going on. If anything, if Bobby does reach out to her for help, I still want the duo to have this dynamic duo. Let's see what happens. Furthermore, your husband is an idiot, Christian. You know what I'm saying? You made some tough decisions. You do what you do. That dude he's soft as baby tissue. Baby wipe. Soft ass.
The work we do here is critical, but it is not all that we are. Don't forget the rest of yourself while you do this.
I agree.
As for policy and the direction you're taking Earth and all her peoples, well, we disagree. One of us is wrong. I think it's you. But I hope it's me. Good luck. Our future is in your hands now.
This woman is going to end humanity. Something very tragic is going to happen on her watch because Marcos is coming. And she's not going to be able to handle it or spin it somehow. And they're going to have to put Christian back in the chair. That's what I think is going to happen. There goes the message. There goes the message. Bobby, let's go. Let's go.
Assuming your offer to work together is still open, I accept. I think we need each other.
Bobby.
Diamond sucks! Exactly what I just talked about. It's the exact thing I just said. It's just like she don't have the power anymore to really help. Oh my god. So she probably gonna have to work with Gao to get to the bottom of this. And you know how Gao is. What the hell is Marcos up to, man? Just came down here and just... What the heck was that? Oh, I forgot that dude was behind him. They was following them.
All hands, we are under attack.
Yo, he was on their ass, man. Okay, so this can't be the last episode of the season, right? It can't be. It still could be, but there's more. What the heck was that? Hey, yo! Yo, my guy came in! Let go! Damn, my dude, you might get killed during this, man. He's the only one left. Lovely, lovely.
It's just you and me now, Marco.
There's gotta be somebody else in the room. Oh, are you serious? It's Naomi's son, bro.
Ashford, traitor to the belt. It's Philip.
Yes, I'm saying gotta be Philip.
Nothing you do now will stop what's coming.
Oh, he's already, like, in the clutches. You gonna ear him out?
You're not even going to try to convince me to spare your life.
Why would I waste the last few precious moments I have?
I'm genuinely going to miss you.
You do know, Marco, that throwing rocks at Tycho Ceres will do little to harm the inner.
I agree. The only real victims there would be Belters. Those days are over now.
You still don't see it.
Don't see what?
Can't even imagine it. This has always been a problem for our kind. Even our dreams are small. Die in darkness, but not now.
Oh well, he went out like a G. I don't hate it.
The execution dock. I was sick and nigh to death, but I vowed with my health.
Damn, bruh, this show, bruh. Oh my god. Kamina is gonna blame herself for this when she finds out. What's the message? He sent the conversation. Who did he send it to?
Adjust trim to match target vector.
Who is he really throwing this rock at? Is it really serious?
I'm not sure. What about the asteroid spotter? We learned a lot about their capabilities from the ship I threw at them. Enough to pick trajectories to minimize risk of detection.
So he's still aiming for Earth.
Are barely able to penetrate Martian stealth tech. The others will never see them coming.
Damn, how many? 8? Yeah, that is the end of the season, bruh. Let's talk about season 4, man. This show, The Expanse, is just... it is something else. It is something else, man. I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I think I talked about this before. How when this show was going on, a lot of people was talking about The Expanse. People around me was saying, hey man, you gotta watch The Expanse. Even when I started doing reactions, people was telling me long time ago, before I had this new channel that you guys are watching this on right now, before, because this, my backup channel became my main channel. My old channel that I used to do mainly anime on, and I watch a few TV shows here and there, right, has been, right, since that got shadow banned. People were telling me, watch The Expanse. Now, I don't know if this is before the resurgence of it, and you know, because you guys are telling me that Amazon came in and saved the show, right? Because of, you know, you guys petitioning the Screaming Firehawks, right? And now that I'm watching the series, and I'm saying, because this happens a lot around here with me and TV shows, because there's a lot of TV shows that I never got into, I never watched, because, you know, whether it be just I wasn't like into TV shows anymore like that, or I wasn't watching TV like that anymore. I don't have cable, right, at my house. Anything I watch when it comes on to TV shows or anime, it's on streaming services. And back then, streaming service was just starting to like surge and stuff like that when I just started my channel. This is back in like 2018. Like, TV shows weren't like premiering on, you know what I'm saying, like premiering on streaming services and stuff like that. You know, a lot of stuff was on TV. Now, I don't know what channel The Expanse was on before Amazon took it over. I don't know who, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know about that. So when I sit down now, as I said, this happens a lot around here, where it's just like TV shows get suggested and stuff that I've heard about but never really got into. And it's a good thing too, because I get to sit down and watch it and see how other people reacted to it, right? So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of shows that I really wanted to get into, and now they're being suggested and I'm watching them and I'm like, man, this would have been nice to watch with everybody else. But this experience is still great as well, right? So it's one of those things, man, where when I watch a show like this and I watch through the seasons, and then the reception to it as well through the YouTube channel is just awesome in every way. I did not expect, I told you guys this, when it premiered and so many people came on, left comments. I think that's the first video on my channel that has over 100 comments, right? I believe it's, let me check here really quick, because I think it's over, no, it hasn't hit 100 comments yet, but it has like 90 something comments, right? And I think that's the first video I have on the channel with that many comments. Like, and it's majority of it is positive comments. People are like, ooh, another Expanse reactor, I'm there. They're going to support. I love communities like that when it comes on to doing reactions, because when you tap in to those people show you incredible support, right? And I love it and I appreciate it. I try to answer every single one of those comments when they come in for all the episodes that have come out on the channel so far. And me over here now is sitting here watching season 4 and seeing that it's not even like this was a slow season. It was not. Compared to what was happening in season 3, yes, it's a little slower, but it was still so entertaining, because one of the things that I love about watching TV shows, if you have been around the channel for a long time, you know that I like shows that contains a lot of dialogue, because I like to dissect those things and seeing how they do character growth and stuff like that. It means a lot because it gives me a lot more to talk about, a lot more to discuss during my reviews and stuff like that. I don't like when shows are so cut and dry, where it's like to the point of boring me. Like, don't get me wrong, I love exciting moments just as much as the next person, but I also like when there's an excellent story written behind it, because it lets you think, it gives you things to talk about, draw parallels from what's going on in the show into real world, and have those discussions. And whether we disagree or not, whether we agree or disagree, right, during what I say in my reviews and the stuff that I talk about and when I draw parallels, it in the grand scheme of things, right, we can all learn from each other, right? That's what it's all about. That's why I started a YouTube channel. That's why I started to interact with people on Discord, is so that we can have these discussions about these things. And my reactions are not, oh, I watched the show, I get excited, and then I say bye at the end of the reaction, and that's all you get. I want us to learn from each other. I'm almost 40 years old, guys. I'm gonna be 39 this year. I can't act like I'm just in my 20s, just jumping out of my chair every second for exciting moments, right? I think that when people come to my channel, it's a learning experience from each other. So you can say something in the comments that I might not have picked up on about a certain character, and I'm like, oh, you're not wrong about that, right? And we can have, you know what I'm saying, that education, if you will, and we all learn something. That's the reason why anytime I end any show that I react to, I usually talk about what I learned from this particular show, right? So at the end of season 4, to segue into this, what I've been asking for, they gave me my wish, which is for Bobby and Christian to hook back up. They hinted at it during the series, and that's why I said this is the reason why I watch shows and I pay attention, because I can kind of tell when something is going to happen. I don't always know, but I can think in terms of a writing perspective. It's just like, what's the best thing to do here at this? The minute that Bobby said, oh, I'm gonna seek out help, Chris Jen is the perfect person for her to reach out to. And then I said, it's bad now because I know that Bobby is going to reach out to her, but at the same time, it's like she just lost all her power because she lost the election. So it's gonna be moot in a way, but I still think Chris Jen is gonna figure out a way to still be involved and get this done, because they got rocks coming at Earth. I thought he was gonna really attack Ceres or Tycho, right? That's what I thought he was really going to do. But Marcos is a menace, and I said, Kamina, you should have voted to kill this. This dude is a menace. People like that don't want peace. And if they do, they want it at the cost of somebody else's. You're not going to be able to change their mind. And when it comes on to Marcos, I don't know if you guys have ever watched the anime Naruto. Marcos reminds me a lot of Pain, right? If you ever heard of the character Pain from Naruto, or if you've watched that anime, put it in the comment section. Let me tell you something, man. When you're talking about a villain that uses violence to achieve peace, Marcos is the split image of what Pain was before the end of that arc in Naruto, right? Just, he's gonna do what he needs to do to achieve peace around the world. He doesn't care because he's lost people, so you can't use that argument against him because he's lost people in this war that he's creating, right? So you can't bring that argument. It's like, if I leave you to achieve peace, how are you going to do it? He even said something similar to what Pain said in the arc of Naruto, when he was talking about you still don't see it, because he wants people to see things from his perspective, right? He's like, you still don't see it. You think too small. Our people is always seeing small. He has this macro vision that he thinks that you can't see, but it's how ridiculous it is. Because it's like, oh, if we destroy Earth, then what? You can't live there, you dumb idiot. Okay, that's number one. So you're just destroying them just for the sake of destroying them, for somehow to kill your oppressors, and now what? You gotta make something off Ceres or wherever you're planning to live? Like, what's the big idea here? Because Belters can't live on Earth. You know what I'm saying? They can't live on Earth unless they plan to go through that long process of adjusting. You know what I'm saying? Adjusting to the gravity of Earth. We already saw in like episode 1 of the series. I think it was like episode 1 or 2. I think it was like episode 1 of the series that we saw the Belter that was captured with the stealth tech, how they were torturing him, right? Or how they can't handle it. Look at what was happening to Naomi, and Naomi was taking meds to adjust. It's insane. They can't live anywhere else except on the belt, really. Right? I guess they will have time to prepare, and then they can, you know, as if Earth is just gonna roll over. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think, listen, I don't know much about the science, but let me know if all of those hit Earth, can it like destroy I know it will kill a lot of people, but would it destroy Earth? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about this later in the future, so it's a possibility. Of course, I think this can kill billions of people, but would it destroy the Earth where it's like to the point of like it's inhabitable? You guys got to let me know that. Season 4, I wouldn't say it's the best season of the show so far, but it's definitely up there. In my opinion, I think season 3 and season 4 are my favorite so far. Yes, it's the latter ones. I think season 1, I'm not gonna sit here and say season 1 was the greatest or whatever the situation is, because now that you guys are even telling me that season 1 was not the complete season that was supposed to happen. It was like, you know, season 1 should have ended like in season 2, like episode 4 or 5 or something like that, you guys have told me. So that's where the story really should have completed, because that was like the end of the first book or something like that. So now that I have that knowledge, I understand, even though season 1 was great, it was not as strong as it could have been. You get what I'm saying? And I mentioned that on other videos as well, where I felt like season 1, in my opinion, was the weakest of the 4 so far. Now that I'm sitting here, it really is the weakest of the 4 so far. So it's like the way how everything was led up, there was a lot of lulls in season 1 that I don't hate it for that, because they did that while we had those slow episodes. It was a lot of world building that led up to what happened to Julie and what was going on with Julie. So it felt really good to hear all of that dialogue and explaining and what was really going on and finding out, and Miller tracking Julie and all of these different things that was really happening in season 1. But man, oh man, has the show gotten better over time. Season 3 is definitely my favorite season so far of the show. Season 4, a very close second, because there was so much more to the world that was opened up, literally in the show, and also just information and world building for us as the audience. So I dove into that head first. I loved every minute of it. Certain things that I wanted to happen didn't happen, but there was a lot of payoffs that I loved about season 4. You know, is Mercury going to become a somebody that they save to, or are they really going to put him in jail? Because the way how they ended the end of it is like, Amos is going to beat this dude into a bloody mess. Okay, and hopefully he goes to prison and answer for what he did, because I don't like the dude. I don't want to see him under Rocinante. I don't need two Amos. I don't need 2 people with that attitude in the show. It's unnecessary. They need to put Mercury in jail, and let's just carry on with what's going on. With, you know what I'm saying? I love me some Amos. Amos can be on the ship. He's one of my favorite characters in the show. He's the no bullshit type of guy, and he's 100% honest every time. Just don't fuck with his friends. He'll fuck you up. You know what I mean? So I love this show, man. I can't express how much I enjoy watching this show. It's just one of those things where I feel like just binge watching the rest of it, but I can't do that, because if I do that, then the other shows won't get no love that I watch. You know, this and the 100 is the only show right now that I feel like I want to just binge watch both of them. I'm watching a few other shows. We just started The Boys. We just started Twin Peaks, which has been asked for a long time as well. And we're watching The Crown as well. I don't want to add anything else to the agenda right now, because I also want to watch the new show with Rick and Michonne from The Walking Dead. I also want to get back into that. There's 2 episodes out already. I need to get those done. So I'm trying to get back into that, because I'm a Walking Dead fan, and probably not going to be on YouTube. But either way, The Expanse season 4 was great. Can't wait to see what they have next. I'm going to watch the first episode of season 5 right now. The addiction is real. Alright, I will see you guys for season 5. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm out of here, man. Peace.